baby girls, who were born. They would drink alcohol, gamble, kill one another. It was during this time, during the month of Ramadan, that he used to go to the cave on Mount Hira to meditate in search of the truth. And it was during this holy month that the angel Jibril came down to the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, with the first message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as the Quran says, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadri wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadri. Laylatul qadri hayrun min alfi shahr. Saying, we have indeed revealed this message on the night of power. And what will explain to thee what the night of power is. The night of power is better than 1,000 months.
It's just like inundation, it's a problem. It affects not only the Gambia but other countries as well. But in this special edition of the seasons, today we are going to focus on the Gambia.
The number of people that are affected is around 21,350. And then also we have also recorded 10 deaths, 4 in LRR, 1 in CRR, 1 in North Bank, 2 in KMC, and then 2 in West Coast region. There are also a lot of infrastructural damage. There are buildings that are totally damaged, and the households are all displaced. Some of them are already hosted in schools. Others are hosted by their neighbors. There are also some damages to rice fields. Some of the rice fields are totally submerged. Some of the rice fields, because of the sand deposits, the fields are also, the crops are all damaged. Also, some of what we also realize is because of the consistency of the rainfall, crops like early millet and maize have stunted growth because they don't want continuous rain, because they need the sunlight. So if you observe during the months of July, August, and even September, there were no much sunlight. So as a result, some of those crops have stunted growth, and all this have impact to the nation.
Floods are the most common natural disasters in both developed and developing countries, and they occasionally have devastating impact. Floods have enormous impact on the environment and society. It also destroys drainage systems in cities, causing raw sewage to spill into bodies of water. And in cases of severe floods, buildings can be significantly damaged and even destroyed. This can lead to catastrophic effects on the environment, as many toxic materials such as paint, pesticides and gasoline can be released into the rivers, lakes, bays and oceans, killing maritime life. Floods may also cause millions of dollars worth of damage to a city, evicting people from their homes and ruining businesses. Floods causes significant amounts of erosion to coast, leading to more frequent flooding if not repaired. Their impacts on health vary among populations for reasons relating to population vulnerability and type of flood event. Climate change, altered patterns of precipitation, and sea level rise are expected to increase the frequency and intensity of floods in many regions of the world. So far, I've received basic food items from the National Disaster Management Agency. I'm in their need of a place to stay with my family.
Because
in the center of this flood water lies a pit toilet, and every year it is flooding with water that spread to the entire area. When the area is flooded, our business is brought to a halt.
What season is going to do this week is to bring you a feel of countdown to Tobaski.
Viewers, and welcome to yet another edition of this season's programs. On today's edition, we'll be talking about the Muslim New Year, the Islamic New Year, which is locally known as Tamharit or Musukoto Salo. Joining me this evening is Ustaz Usman Jah.
I just want to rectify an understanding. Muharram is the first month of the Muslim calendar. That is correct. But it doesn't mark the beginning of the migration, the beginning of Prophet's migration from Mecca to Medina. The migration was on Rabiul Awal. But since Muharram marks the beginning of the Muslim calendar, and Muslim calendar was taken from the migration of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that's the linkage. Why we always link between migration and the Muslim New Year. Yes. So this month is a holy month. It's a month that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam honored, and all prophets before Muhammad